going, everybody? Christian, Tiny House Expedition. I am going to turn this camera around. Notice that little tiny house. That is Shorty Robin's tiny house right there. How cool is that? Hey, Christian Parsons, Tiny House Expedition. That's our house right there. Alexa should be coming out of it shortly. We are here in Manassas, Virginia. We are here part of the DC, Virginia Tiny House Festival, and we are going to be live broadcasting from here all weekend. So we are just doing just a little broadcast this afternoon just to announce it, and we're here all getting set up. Like I said, there's our house. There's Shorty's house right behind me. And so far, there's quite a few tiny houses here, so we figured we'd give you just a little bit of a sneak peek of what's happening. A couple guys back there setting up. And so yeah, so we got a bunch of tiny houses coming. There should be a lot of structures here. And we're hoping a lot of you can make it. And if you can, then you should be able to watch it here on this channel. They'll be streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook. Oh, and here's my significant other now. Dun dun. Come say hi, babe.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our neighborhood.
Our bright, bright neighborhood.
It's extremely bright.
Yeah.
But it's not every day that you can have multiple tiny house neighbors, including our friend Alex, who just pulled up with his reuse box truck.
That's it, right behind me, right here. Ta-da. We should have these in the background instead of...
La, la, la.
Right there. How
Check
cool is
it
that?
out. So we tow our tiny house with the U-Haul truck, and he lives in a U-Haul truck.
In a U-Haul truck. Yep, totally inside the U-Haul truck. But he's done a whole bunch of renovations and stuff to it, and all of it's reused, and it's absolutely beautiful.
He collaborated with Deke Diedrichson of Relax Shacks to make this house, and they also are working on a documentary film called Reuse Box Truck, or the Box Truck Film.
Box Truck Film, yeah.
Box Truck Film. And you can learn more about him and his brand at Stay Vocal online. And if you are lucky enough to attend this weekend, I do know every guest into his box truck gets a really cool map, like a treasure map for hunting all the cool reuse items in his house. And so we
awesome.
have a special place in our hearts for reuse, and we did quite a bit, not as much as him, not nearly as much as him, but we did some in our house with various salvaged and reused materials as well. And our other neighbor is Miss Shorty, who has her Nawaka Victorian tiny house. Should we walk over there?
Yeah, sure. Let's go check it out.
This is a one-of-a-kind tiny house. It's a Victorian era tiny house, and while it was built just a few years ago, it is historically accurate as far as what is inside our house, the decor. There aren't any modern items that you can see. There are some modern items hidden from public view, but Shorty takes her house with her around the country as she does Civil War reenactments.
Yeah, the golf cart's not usually part of this whole shebang, but this dress is. Look at this thing. So we just found out that this is part of it's a accurate croquet dress.
Yep.
How crazy is that? And we were told that you actually, when you're playing croquet, you pick up the bottom of the dress like this so you can actually play. But then if you go at night and go into a building or a restaurant or something like that, go have tea. Yeah, that's the kind of dress this is. Then you undo these things and the dress is full length. So that's some innovation there for the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah. All I can say this weekend at all of the 3 tiny houses across America festivals.
Turn around.
The dogs
found us.
Notice us. So this weekend, it's going to be beautiful weather in Nebraska, DC, and San Jose, California, and I'm really glad I don't have to wear a dress like that because it'd be really hot and sweaty. I don't know how they did it. But just wanted to remind everybody that Tiny Houses Across America is a nationwide celebration of our tiny living movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tiny houses are part of it, but all modalities of tiny living, whether you live in a box truck, a schoolie, a van, a tiny house, we're all part of this movement. And we're so excited that we're going to be bringing you all the top highlights from each event live. So no matter where you are, you can take part of this event.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be your host from DC, Virginia.
Yep.
And our friend Matt from Enjoy Your Journey Today is going to be the TinyFest California host. And Jazz and Brandon of Buju Bus are going to be the hosts for TinyFest Midwest.
Yep. So you guys are going to see a lot of different stuff from all across the country, all on the same day. So, and actually all 3 days, all weekend. So
Yes.
If you can't make it to any of the festivals, which we actually do recommend, you should come. We will actually show you some highlights. We'll go in some of these tiny houses. We'll talk to some people. We'll show you some of the speakers and
Show you some of the workshops,
Yep.
take you on guided tours of all these structures. This is just a tiny sneak peek. We're just getting set up for the weekend, so there's much more excitement to come. But what you have to do so you don't miss out on the action, whether you're at home or you're waiting in line to tour a tiny house at one of these 3 events, and you want to find out what's happening at the other festivals, you need to
yes, go ahead.
you need to like Tiny Houses Across America on Facebook and subscribe to United Tiny House Association on YouTube. We'll also be bringing you these broadcasts on our YouTube channel, Tiny House Expedition. But if you go to UTHA or United Tiny House Association on YouTube and Tiny Houses Across America on Facebook, you will be kept in the loop. You're not going to miss out on any of the action. And in probably the next half hour, 45 minutes, there'll be a schedule posted live. A live schedule, I mean. Excuse me, a live schedule posted on Facebook of the different times that we're going to be coming to you at all 3 events. So if you want to plan ahead, go over to Tiny Houses Across America on Facebook within the next hour, and you'll have a schedule so you can make your ultimate playlist for tomorrow, and hopefully part of your also in-person experience.
Sounds perfect.
Is that one of the cool things?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes lines can be long.
Again,
They typically go fast,
they do.
but
Yeah.
if you got some like inline entertainment on your sweet mobile device,
Yeah, to get to see one of the houses or one of the buses that's here that you're not in line for. So, and let you know that you definitely want to go in and see it.
'cause unfortunately we can't be 3 places at once. I really wish we could, personally. This is the next best thing.
Yep, totally.
So we will see you guys tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. We're going to start bringing you all the best that Tiny Houses Across America has to offer.
Yes, we will. All right, we'll see you guys then. Take it easy.
See y'all.
Bye.